Hi guys! So, nandito na naman si Coach RJ and welcome sa ating YouTube channel entitled RJ's Math and Science Workshop where we learn as one and we learn with fun. Okay, so, kumusta kayo dyan? Kung anong nararamdaman ninyo, anong ginagawa ninyo, if you're doing advanced lessons, if you're doing household chores, you just comment and in our comment section lang ha. And do not worry, if you have concerns or recommendations to my channel, then you can do it. So, re-reply naman si Coach RJ. And thank you so much sa mga nag-subscribe na guys. And hopefully, madami pa pong matutulungan dito sa ating channel. And sana po patuloy na tayo sa pagsuporta sa ating mga teachers for this new normal of learning as well as for the students. Okay? So, still, our lesson is all about quadratic equations pero hindi na siya equations eh. I will consider this one as higher topic na. Pero, meron pa rin involvement of quadratic equations, but this time, this talks about quadratic inequalities. So, stay tuned and have a great day. So guys, before tayo magsimula sa ating lesson, we have a shout out of the day. Shout out of the day is all about Jenena Marie Verano from Catalunan Pequeño, Davao City. Pero nasa Lucena, Quezon Province po siya, pursuing her BS Biology degree. So, good luck future researcher and doctor. So, stay safe and God bless you always. And this is my signature for you. So, let's start the discussion. So, for quadratic inequalities, this involves some sorts of concepts of quadratic equations. But this time, we will not use equal sign anymore. Not just equal sign. But we will use the basic 4 signs that we will be learning in this video. So, for the first sign, we have the greater than. The next, we have the less than. We have greater than or equal to. And we have less than or equal to. So, ang form po ng quadratic inequalities is ax squared plus bx plus c is not equal to 0. Pero it can be expressed with these 4 signs. And take note, in this case, you need to review your set builder notation lessons in your past year, in grade 7, so that you will know the solution sets. Because in this problem, in this concept, there is more than 2 solutions. Okay? So, hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, marami po. Depende po sa interval. Okay? So, in this case, we have the first notation, set builder, and we have the interval notation sa mga solutions natin para sa validity ng solutions. So, it can be, you can choose to one of those. Set builder, interval. I will teach you the interval after we solve the problem. Okay? So, sige. Solve lang tayo ng problema. Konti lang to. Meron ako papasolve sa inyo din that you will also comment and gusto ko makita eh. Okay? Comment nyo lang dyan. So, para maintindihan nyo to, we will give you an example. Okay? So, for the first example, we have x squared minus 16x plus 55 is greater than 0. Greater than 0 ha. Slant ko para hindi tayo maanilan. So in this case, meron tayong given na quadratic inequality, So kailangan tayo mag-follow ng certain steps of solution. So, for the certain steps of solutions, first is you need to express this one as equation. So, copy lang, x squared minus 16x plus 55 is equal to 0. Okay? Then, you solve this one. In solving this one, this will become, you can use some you can use some lessons na natakil na natin sa past videos natin in solving. So, I will use factoring. Madaming ways po. So, I prefer factoring. So, I'll factor this one out. This will become x minus 11 times x minus 5 is equal to 0. Then, solving, we have x is equal to 11 and x is equal to 5. This will be your boundaries in your number line. So, di ba ito yung roots natin, di ba sinabi, you will set a number line. So, ito na po yung number line natin. This is your third step. Kasi second na to siya. This is your third. You will set 0 as your middle point. Kasi ito yung pinakamadali. Although in the number line, you can set the point of 0 as arbitrary. Pwedeng dito, pwedeng dito. Kasi wala namang restriction kung saan mo ilalagay 0. Pero ang akin lang is, ang 0 nasa gitna. So, para mas madali natin malaman kung saan ang direction ng solutions. Okay? So, if you have 0 here, so our boundaries will be 5 and 11. Notice that if you substitute 5 and 11 in this case, you will get 0 is greater than 0, which is false. So it means we will not include these numbers and we will put just circles lang kasi hindi sila kasali sa solution. So ito yung implication yan. When we use greater than or less than, you will not include the boundaries as your solution. Instead, you will just use a circle to denote the boundary lang sila. Okay? So, this denotes as exclusive. Okay? Exclusive po ang tawag dyan kasi excluded. Okay? So, now, ang next nga is test 0. So, how to test 0? You just substitute 0 in the inequality to test for validity of solutions. So, substitute natin yung 0. So, isa-substitute ang 0, this will become 0 squared minus 16 times 0 plus 55 is greater than 0. And your 55 is greater than 0, which is true. Ayun, ito yung validity of solution. If this is true, kung saan ang position ni 0, lahat ng nandun, solutions. Dito ba, meron bang 0 sa gitna ng 5 and 11? Wala. Therefore, hindi solution dito. Pero, from 11 to this one, we also sure na solution sila. So, ito yung parang shortcut ko. Kung meron lang tayong dalawang basis sa making of solution sets. Kung nasaan si 0, nasa labas ng dalawang boundaries, kasali din to. Okay? Ito, inner solution, ito yung outer solution. So, kung nasa labas si 0, all outer solutions are solutions. Or all outer numbers within the outside the boundary are solutions. Pero kung nasa loob si 0, all tawag niyan numbers with that boundary is a solution set. So, medyo confusing to dito eh. So, ngayon, malalaman natin. So, ngayon, di ba, true ang ating quadratic inequality pag substitute natin si 0? So, therefore, I will shade this one and also, I will shade this one sa labas. Kasi nga sabi ko, outer solution. Pag mag-satisfy si 0, pag si 0 nasa labas ng boundaries. Therefore, our final answer will be, in a set builder notation, this will become x such that x is from 5 to down to negative infinity less than 5 or x is greater than 11. This is your set builder. But for me, I am doing interval kasi mas madali si interval. So, ang interval, you will start from this point until this one, then you unify the set. So, my notation for interval is this one. Negative infinity, kasi from dun, until 5. Exclusive. So, ngayon, meron pa na yung implication ng mga signs. For exclusive, you will just use parenthesis. Pero kung hindi naman po exclusive, ang tawag ko dyan is inclusive, which is for greater than or equal to and less than or equal to, then you will use brackets. Yan, brackets. These are for greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So ngayon, di ba sabi ko yung unify? So, union, 11, positive infinity. So this will be the interval notation. Any of the two is good. Okay? Pwede pong set builder, pwede pong interval. Pero kung ano yung instruction ni teacher, yun ang susundin natin. Okay? So, questions, clarifications, you just comment lang. Okay? So, sige. Meron tayong second example. Yung madali-dali na lang para hindi kayo ma-confuse. Okay? So, we have this one. 3 minus 5x is greater than or equal to x squared minus x minus 2. Tay. Sabi mo, madali. Madali lang yan. Ano palang unahin? We set the expression or the inequality as on its standard form. So, magiging x squared minus x minus 2 is, ay, hindi pala. Transpose na lang natin. So, this become plus 3. Tama ba? Minus 3, sorry. Minus 3 plus 5x is less than or equal to 0. Bakit nabaliktad po? Kasi kung ibabaliktad ko, magne-negative yan siya, di ba? Kung negative yung sa kabilang side, i-divide ko ng both sides by negative. Then, pag mag-divide tayo both sides by negative, the sign will change. Okay? So, maraming principles dito na dapat intindihin ninyo. So, kaya kailangan magsasign change. Then, ang technique lang dyan is, kung ililipat natin to siya dito, kung gusto natin siya i-equate natin to 0, not equate, leave yung isang side ng inequality as 0, then, you need to look kung saan po yung buka. Kung 0 na yung nasa buka, then kung pwede yung baliktad, ibaliktad yun din. Okay? Basta yung, hindi siya mag-o-oppose sa pinaka-original na given. Okay? Para sunod-sunod lang tayo. Hindi naman tayo hindi naman tayo nag-oppose. So, we will, simplify this one. So, this will become x squared plus 4x minus 5 is less than or equal to 0. So, in less than or equal to 0, again, inequality, so, x squared plus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0 na. Then, we set the values. So, this will become x is equal to 5, negative 5, and x is equal to 1. Okay? Kasi x plus 5 and x minus 1 ang factoring yun. Okay? So, our boundaries will become negative 5 and 1. Shaded na po ilalagay ko. Bakit shaded? Kasi equal to. Diba? Sabi ko na yan sa inyo. So, ngayon, 0 will be tested. Substitute ko na dito. Mas madali dito. Pwede naman dito eh. So, 0 plus 0 minus 5 is negative 5 less than or equal to 0. True. True ang validity niya. Therefore, sa loob ang solution set. Therefore, our answer will be x such that you copy this interval. So, from 5 to 1. Kasi between siya. Between 5 and 1 inclusive. Or in interval notations, just simply negative 5 to 1 inclusive. So, ito yung interval, ito yung set builder. So, mas madali siya, di ba? Madali naman din ang set. So, depende sa inyo kung saan kinadadalian. Okay? So, questions, clarifications? Just comment. For the third example, ito. X squared, ito madali lang to. X squared plus 16 is greater than 0. Okay, ang answer dito? Mapapatanong ka, Coach, bakit yun ang given na, di ba, kung i-equate natin to 0 yung inequality, magkakaroon ng imaginary roots yung boundaries. So, ganito yan. Pag imaginary yung boundaries, you expect that the answer will always be set of real numbers. Okay? Set of real numbers po. Bakit? Kasi imaginary. You cannot put an imaginary boundary ni real number line. Kasi yung number line natin is for real numbers only. Hindi po siya pwede pang imaginary. So, kaya, the answer of this one automatically a set of the set of real numbers. Okay? So, kasi kahit anong real number lagay mo dyan, satisfy yan. Okay? So, if you have questions, clarifications, chat nyo lang. Ha? So, kaya, para marami tayong na-discuss ngayon eh. So, sige lang. Stay tuned lang kayo. By the way, yung kanina, yung set of real numbers is just between negative infinity to positive infinity, ha? Okay. Meron ako ibibigay sa inyo dalawang problems and you need to solve this one or hindi naman siya necessary but just for you to practice. So, 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 is less than 0. This is your first. And the other one will be 2x squared minus 11x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. So the answers of this one will be negative 5 halves and 1. And the other one will be negative infinity to 3 halves. Inclusive. Union for positive infinity. So, yan po yung mga answers na yung problem. So, ibibigay ko na sa inyo itong examples, then you solve it on your own. Okay? So, if you have questions again, clarifications, recommendations, comment. Okay? So, pagbibigay ako ng applications, stay tuned lang kayo. Okay? Hi guys, nagbabalik na tayo. So, I will be giving applications of quadratic inequalities lang ha. Yung konting applications lang, mga number problems, okay? So, in this, usually, the applications of this topic is mga number lines, mga speed, more distance, but this time, easy applications lang tayo, number problems lang, okay? Kasi yung ibang applications natin, itatakil ko lang lahat yan sa next videos, okay? So, malapit na tayong matapos sa ating quadratic equation series, guys. Okay, so stay tuned lang. So, bakit question mark yan? Kasi, meron akong dalawang problems, pero isa lang muna yung sinulat ko. Okay, para maklaro, ganyan ko muna. Pasensya sa anin naga. So, find the value of k such that 2x squared minus 4kx plus 5 is equal to 0 will have two real roots. Okay? So, paano ito gagawin? You recall your discriminants. Okay? Kasi, pansin nyo, two real roots. Diba sa discriminants na natin makukuha? It is the nature of the root. So, you recall the formula and you recall the cases. Okay, so in this case, two real roots lang. Regardless of kung square root bang loob or hindi, basta two real roots. Therefore, ang ating gagamitin is b squared minus 4ac should be greater than 0. Actually guys, ang ginagamit muna namin is given required solution, basta application. Pero this time, hindi lang muna kasi number problem to eh. Pero pag applications na tayo using distance problems, geometry problems, we will use given required solution. So in this case, we will use the formula for the discriminant and we plug in the numbers. So, ang b natin is negative 4k, so this will become negative 4k squared minus 4 times 2 times 5 is greater than 0. So, this will become 16k squared. So, this will become minus 40 is greater than 0. To simplify, this will become k squared minus 5 over 2 is greater than 0. And mapapansin ninyo, pwede natin siyang equate na to 0, then extract the square root. So, the boundaries of this equation will be k is equal to plus minus square root of 10 over 2. Kung further simplification na kayo, ha? Kasi, di ba, after this one, you will equate it to 0, transfer the other term to the other side of the equation, extract the square root, then you will get these values. Now, test the point of 0. So, ilalagay natin itong negative square root of 10 over 2 dito. We'll put the positive square root of 10 over 2 here. And since this is greater than, ganyan lang po. We substitute 0 here. Negative 40 is greater than 0, so false. Therefore, ang sagot natin will be in interval notation, negative infinity sa labas, kasi dito yung 0. Negative infinity, negative square root of 10 over 2, exclusive kasi greater than, yun, square root of 10 over 2, positive infinity. So, ganun lang po. Okay? O kung gusto niyo talaga set k such that k is less than negative square root of 10 over 2 or k is greater than square root of 10 over 2. Okay? So, ganun lang po, guys. And for the last one, last problem, i-dictate ko na lang, guys. I-dictate ko na lang. For what values of d is d minus 2 squared plus 4dx plus 5 is equal to 0 will have one real root? So actually, hindi naman tayo gagamit ang inequality dito eh. But the answer of this one, sige lang na natin. We will just use the concept of discriminants is equal to 0 lang siya. Bakit equal to 0? Kasi diba, cases ng one real root is the discriminant should be equal to 0. So again, we plug in the numbers. This will become 4d squared minus 4 times d minus 2 times 5 is equal to 0. Then you simplify, this will become 16d squared and minus 20d. 20d ba? Minus 40 is equal to 0. This will become ganyan na. Okay? Then you simplify, this will become 4d squared minus 5d plus 10 is equal to 0. Then, simply solve by quadratic formula. So, d is equal to negative 5, negative 5, plus minus square root of 25, kasi b squared, minus 4 times 4, 16, times 10, is this one. 4 times 4 is 16, times 160. Over 2 times 4 is 8. Negative na siya. Negative na ang nasa loob ng discriminant. Therefore, there are no values and there are no chances that this will be solved. Okay? There are no values that will make this expression contain one real root. Kasi, imaginary na yung expected natin dito kasi 25 minus 160. So, wala na. So, the answer is no solution. Okay? So, guys, thank you so much for listening and hope na meron kayong natutunan. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. Subscribe to the channel and have a great day sa inyong lahat. Okay, guys, follow me on Twitter, Engineer Rev Jericho. Like, subscribe, share my videos. RJ's Math and Science Workshop. And sooner, hanggang tiis na lang po. Siguro by August. And we will inform you for the fixed date kung kailan po ang FB page ng RJ's Math and Science Workshop. Okay, so do not forget to use WeLearnAsFun hashtags. Hashtag WeLearnAsOne and hashtag WeLearnWithFun. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Have a great day and God bless you always.